Hello guys, how y'all doing? This is Daryl with Lee's Lawn Care Services. How y'all doing today on this Friday? I was gonna say Freaky Friday, but one of the other channels I used to follow, that's what he used to say. So I'm not gonna take his lines from him. It's just a beautiful, hot Friday. This is supposed to be December, man. We running 85, 90 degrees, and with that happening, the grass is still growing and we still mowing. I'm about to get out and mow this one here. I was gonna mow the two, but the other one don't look so bad, but this one definitely. I might mow both of them, I don't know. Depends. I mean, I still feel pretty energetic, after I did the ones I did earlier. And I still feel pretty good, so I may do both of these because that way when I do come back in this area, they'll still be on the same timeline that they're on right now. But I wanted to talk to you guys about commercial property, man. Like, if you got a crew of people, then yeah, you can handle like apartment complexes and stuff like that, where you got a team of people can go in there and just, work from front to back or side to side, or however you want to do it, because those complexes are usually pretty big. And what I found out about those apartment complexes, in all honesty, you don't have to really be an LLC. Now, you do still have to have that insurance in case something happens, but you don't have to be an LLC to get those apartment complexes. But most of them prefer LLC, which I am that, and I'm sure a lot of you are that too. And we still carry that insurance, so that way we we take care of the stuff that we can take care of through the insurance and whatever that may be. So there's no issues with that. But what I'm saying, I'm making this video. All right, my man. But what I'm saying is I'm making this video because you have to have, in my opinion, limitations. Like if you're a solo operator like myself, I have commercial accounts, but they're more like, I just call them like large residential property. That's what I would call it, because my construction office, yeah, it's one big building, and there's a garden on the side, and then there's a few places where they have grass that I cut and I maintain and all that. There's some bushes and stuff like that. But it's not that bad, and it's easy for me to manage. I'm one person. I can manage that. And then like the bakery is the same way. It's a pretty big building, but there's grass on two sides, and there's a few bushes there to trim and all that. So it's good enough for me to manage. And the storage facility, maybe picking this up very soon, probably the first of the year, is what's being talked about. So pretty big area, no bushes to trim there much, not a lot of grass to cut, just the front, and on the inside it's the side. They have some like strips on the side to take care of, they do have some bushes, but not, I mean, that's extra because that's not in the grass cutting contract. I may implement that in there when I finish the bid, because they one pay and be done with it. So yeah, I may incorporate that in there. They do have some bushes, and I did trim one bush for them when I first got there. When I first came in, they asked me to do it, and I did it, and I gave them a reasonable price. So I guess that's why they're thinking that if they just go with me totally, it won't be, won't hurt as much. But I don't know. I don't know what the other guy's charging. But the moral of this story is if you're picking up a commercial property, okay, just be mindful of, it's got to be something that you can do yourself if you're a solo operator. If you have a team of guys, then that's different. Then you can go in, you can handle a lot, a whole lot, because I see the guys that do the Walmarts and all that. There's a bunch of guys that be over there, like a big old party going on over there. And then there's one big area where I live at, and it's a city area, and what it is, it's so big, and the city got this guy that they hired to cut it, and this guy goes in there with about 12 trucks, and all the machines that he's got, they just go there that one day and they cut that whole big old, oh, it's a huge area, and it's about I'd say about 20 to 25 guys, and they just go in there and they handle it. It's a lot though, and it takes them with all that manpower and equipment. It still takes them a day to cut that and get that taken care of. So, there's some pretty big lawn care companies out here, that can do a lot of stuff. But like I said, the moral of the story that I'm talking about is when you guys pick up commercial property, make sure it's something that you can handle. If you're one person, or even need to bring people in to do certain things, then do that, But make sure it's something primarily, if you're a single operator like myself, that you can handle by yourself, where you don't have to bring nobody in. You go there, you spend a couple hours there cleaning up, and then you make really good profit, on something like that, So that's just food for thought, man. When you're taking on these commercial properties, make sure that you have an understanding to where when you price it out, look at it and see. If you're an individual like me, just see that you can do that by yourself. That way you won't have to split the cost with anybody, and and you reap the profit of it. So, and that's what you want. Like I said, the commercial properties I can do them all myself. I don't need help doing them. I'll ask for help excuse me, from my son every now and then if he can come out. But if not, my business is geared to me. That's why I haven't really branched out and expanded as much as I wanted to, which I could. But then that could lead to more problems because guys, they go to breaking stuff, and then insurance got to cover that, and then insurance goes up, and just things of that quality goes down. And I think that's probably why I'm so hands-on with my stuff, because I don't want the quality to diminish, and I want the connection that we have to continue, because say for instance, if like my son did something one time, I had him out there cutting, and the people called and said something about, I think it was the gate or something. So I went over there and I looked at it, and like he said, well, the gate was like that when I came, and then that's what I told the customer. I said, well, when he came here, your gate was like that. She said, oh, okay, well, just leave it open from now, leave it open and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. So, and I think I went on vacation. I left him out there to go do some stuff for me, and he did it because he knows the area, he knows the route, knows what to do. But she was just kind of being finicky about something. But what it was, it just opens your eyes to a lot of other stuff. Like, okay, well, think about it. If you got guys out there working for you, cutting these properties, you got to be ready to take on the responsibility of whatever mistakes they may make out there. That's just the way it is, And then you have to ask yourself if you're ready for that, if you want that. And me, I mean, I'm comfortable. I really don't want that because everything's kind of quiet and peaceful because I take care of a lot of this stuff myself. But I know at some point I'm going to have to turn over the reins to somebody else, probably my son, because he really wants to do this, So that's probably what's going to end up happening at some point. But for right now, old dad, the old bum's still in control, and the bum still got his hands on where he can, he can do stuff on his own. So that's kind of where I'm at with that right now. But yeah, commercial property guys, if you're a solo operator, you scout them out, and it's got to be something. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself. It's good profit in it, and they keep you year round. Like this time of the year in December and all, you still doing something, going through that. Like I got to refresh the garden at the bakery, so I got to get that together. I told him on the 1st I would do that, and all he told me was just let the girl that pays me, that cuts the checks for the company, just let her know what the price was, and that's that. And that's the kind of relationship that we have. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna refresh it, January 1st, and then I'll get a invoice together, and that'll be that. It is what it is, and we move on, we move forward. So that's what it is, guys. But right now I'm at lunch. I just finished eating a big old Big old Rally Burger. You guys probably never heard of Rally's. Rally's and Checkers are one and the same. They're two of the fast food restaurants that we have down here, and they have this big Buford bacon and barbecue. Oh God, that stuff was so heavy, man. I gotta move, and then I got the rider, but I'm gonna push more because I need to walk some of this stuff off, and I need to keep exercising. So that's my little rant for the day, guys. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. And happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas to you. And Happy New Year's to you guys, this time of the year, they pay a little bit more. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.